Hey there, here we got a Strunk Speedemon. It's about mid-50s saw. It's in nice shape. Really like the gas tank on this saw. It's got a nice pistol grip. It's got a motorcycle look to it. The bar has a nickel plating, almost like a chrome plating on it. Not sure exactly the model of this saw. It says Speedemon, but they had different variations of this saw. This one just says Speedemon on it, but I've seen some that said Special, some said Eager Beaver. This one here is pretty decent shape. It's got a float style carburetor. It's a Tilson carburetor, but it has a float. And when you start the saw, you have to choke it, but you also have to turn this dial here to keep it idling. And then you just adjust it until it sits there and gets its stuff together. This saw here, when I got it, it was blowed up, and the had some problems, but went through it. Changed the cylinder, piston, a few other little things here and there, but got it all together and got it running. I'm not going to paint this saw or do anything else to it. I think it's in pretty good shape for its age, so looks better with a few battle scars there. Kind of looks good how it is, so I don't think I'm going to mess with it anymore. But it's a nice running saw. I'm not going to make any cut with this today, but the chain and everything's in pretty good shape. The clutch is in decent shape. There's really no safety on this chainsaw. It's not even covering the sprocket or anything here. So, and the oiler is kind of like a gravity feed oiler. There's really no manual override. There's no pump. Some of these had a pump that would be mounted right here that you could pump it to get a little extra oil. This one's more of just a gravity feed kind of deal. And you can see where the line hooks up back in here, and that's your exhaust port right there. There's no muffler, just comes straight out the side of the cylinder, right beside the handle there. There was a cover that went over top of this. It's missing. It's not around here anymore. So, not going to sell this saw on eBay. Figured I'd just show it to you and just share it with you. I do have another one that is a part saw that has a good cylinder and piston. The only thing it's missing is a bar and chain. I'm probably going to sell that one here shortly, but it does not have spark, so you're gonna have to dig in a little bit and figure that out. But everything's complete on the saw except for the bar and chain's missing. But most of these, the David Bradley saws, you can change the bars and chains off of those David Bradleys. They were right around the same era. It's just a Power Products motor. It's a H47 77cc motor. If you needed to cannibalize one of those to get one of these going, that's usually your cheapest way to go. That's where everything that's on this one came off of a David Bradley. You can usually pick those up a lot cheaper than you can pick these up. So if you're looking for a Strunk Speedemon and you find one that's blowed up, just find you David Bradley and you can get back on the street.